Hey guys, and welcome to question FM081 of the Further Maths Sharpened Study Guide. This question is getting us to have a look at segmented bar charts. So I've got a crude little segmented bar chart drawn up over here. So jumping right in, the segmented bar chart below below shows the console preference distribution of people in 3 countries, Australia, America, and Japan for the year 2016. So I should put that in here. We've got Oz, America, and Japan in here. Cool. So question A wants us to write down the percentage of people in America who prefer Xbox in 2016. Write down your answer correct to the nearest percentage. So this is a lot easier for you guys at home with your sheet or your book or your download. It's got a lot more lines in between here showing what the different percentages are, but it wants number one, the percentage of people in America who prefer Xbox. So we look at the America column here. Our segment here is, as we can see according to the code up here, Xbox has these diagonal lines. In your one, it's a solid black. So you look at basically where this line fits into, or how much area, so not area, but how high this part of the bar goes to. You'll see that it goes from 0 to 39, which means in terms of a percentage, we end up with 39% of Americans prefer the Xbox. So that is our final answer for question A, 39%. Part B wants us to look, well, part B says in 2016, the group sample in Australia was made up of 21,000 people. How many people preferred Nintendo? So, first thing we need to do is find out what percentage of Australians actually prefer Nintendo. Now we can see here, this is our Nintendo segment here. Our line, the end of this segment occurs at 82. Now if we take 82 away from 100, we end up with 18. So we know that the Nintendo makes up 18% of our entire segment here, or our entire population. So if the group sample in Australia was made up of 21,000 people, we need to find 18% of that. And how we do that is so 21,000 times, convert 18% to a decimal, 0.18. And that is going to give us an answer of 3,780 people. So since 18% of the 21,000 preferred Nintendo, that ends up being an exact value of 3,780 people. And that's your answer for part B. Part C says, from the graph above, explain the association between the percentage of people who prefer Nintendo and the country in which they live. Quote appropriate percentages to support your explanation. So once again, you guys can see the values of these segments a lot better than I can from these ones here, but I do have the information and the proper version of it up on my computer here. So if we're talking about wants us to explain the association between the percentage of people who prefer Nintendo and the country in which they live. So we need to refer to number one, the percentage of these 3 segments, and also relative to what country they come from. So an answer we might give would be the smallest population percentage who prefer Nintendo is Australia's population at 18%. So we can see here that this is our smallest segment. The next largest is America's population percentage at 22%. So once again, finding exact percentages for these segments. And the largest population percentage belongs to Japan at 34%. So the key points here being that we use exact values, so 18, 22, and 34 I think it was, and we also relate it back to the 18 belongs to Australia, the 22 belongs to America, and the 34 belongs to Japan, just showing the difference across each of the different countries. Alright guys, that's it for this question. If you have any questions about what's going on here, please drop them in the comments below, or shoot our Facebook page, Triumph Tutoring, a direct message, and someone will be sure to help you out.